Hey guys, I've got some really terrible news to share with you today. As I just need to just get this out there. I just need to make this video real quick and just get this out there. JoCat, one of my more favorite YouTubers out there, who does a lot of really great stuff, like a crap guide to D&D, a crap guide to Final Fantasy and stuff like that. Uh, he's getting canceled right now. He's getting completely railed on Twitter and on social media for a video he's made 2 years ago. So a video he made 2 years ago, which, by the way, this video I will show you in full. We will watch it together. Is 35 seconds long. So when you watch this 35-second long video, I want you to remember he's being canceled for this. He is being canceled for this video. Okay, so this is the video. It's his famous video from 2 years ago called I Like Girls. So let me put on my headphones here and let's watch it together.
Sad that there's no muscly girls in here. Well, I mean, yeah, but, sure, I like to joke around and talk about how, oh, I'm strong women all the time, but that's not the only girls I like. I like big girls, pretty cutie girls, really witty girls, singing ditty girls. I like the licky girls with the nice thighs. I like a good chest, no matter what size. I like the belly folds, I like the six-packs, really tall queens, and the short stacks. From the mild girls to the wild girls. You got style girls, make them round girls. Yeah, I just really like girls.
So as you can see, right? As you can see, that's the video. And he's being absolutely railed on social media for this, especially Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. The website I don't use because the rich bastard, he who must not be named, owns it, and I don't touch anything that that specific rich bastard touches. Like anything that rich bastard touches might as well be the worst thing. Like, no. So I don't use X or Twitter or whatever. I don't use it, but JoCat does continue to use it. So he posted this on Twitter. If this is what it takes for a content creator online, I don't think I'm cut out for it. Read JoCat.net. TLDR, I'm going to finish up my current ongoing projects, and then I'm going to be taking an indefinite break from making content. Fantastic. So if you don't mind, let's go through some of this update that he's made. So this is it. This is the update he's put out. Okay, so let's go through this. My name is Joe, and I've been making videos on YouTube for 5 years. I have a combined total of about 200 videos and hundreds of hours of content. On October 6, 2020, I did a live stream of the early access release of Baldur's Gate 3. And during character creation, I did a bit where I briefly sing a gender-bent parody of Lizzo's Boys. It seemed to go over well with my audience and all of my friends. I typically do these kinds of bits for my live stream sometimes. I was partly inspired by the source of where I first heard Lizzo's songs, Akeem Animation's video. Running the idea by my friends, who are all very encouraging and supportive of me, I decided it could be a fun project to animate the brief stream moment for my YouTube audience who may miss or may not be interested in my live streams. And so on April 2nd of that following year, I finished and uploaded my I Like Girls video, the one we just watched, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And it got a universally positive response from my audience and my peers and my partner, especially also from me. I love that video. Every single time I watch it, I can't help but sing along, as you saw. I muted myself so that I wouldn't, so that my bad singing wouldn't go over his. But yeah, every single time I watch the I Like Girls video, I sing along. It is one of my favorite videos ever uploaded to YouTube, period. It is a fantastic little short, perfect little video. About a year later, it seemed to have reached outside its target audience. And ever since then, I have seen and received many assumptions about my character, my history, and my beliefs, my relationships, and all of those of my partner, as well as threats of violence to me as well as my family, doxing attempts and mocking from even people I look up to and respect, all from a single 30-second video out of 200 other ones. Exactly. The video in its entirety is 35 seconds long. I showed you the entire video. It is 35 seconds long. And it's that single 35-second long video out of all of the other videos he's ever made. This is the one that is getting trash. And by the way, keep in mind, I will remind you guys as many times as it takes, keep in mind, he's being railed over this for a video that's 35 seconds long from over 2 years ago. It's not like he got railed the instant it was uploaded. No. The video had for over 2 years positive reception. And then suddenly these fucking jackasses quote unquote rediscovered the video from over 2 years ago and decided to ruin this guy for it. Let's continue. Granted, a lot of this has been primarily on Twitter. By the way, that's your first mistake. Fucking leave Twitter. Do what I did and leave Twitter. If you have to have Twitter, get on Threads. If you have to have like a Twitter-like experience, fucking get on Threads, all right? Because Instagram has a way better algorithm for keeping you safe and away from all this harassment. So, if you have to be on some sort of thing like Twitter, get on Threads, because that's the number one mistake. You're still on Twitter, which is a fucking dumpster fire. But I will continue. Where I could simply log off and ignore the haters, but no small amount of has leaked into other parts of my regular day-to-day that is harder to ignore. Private DMs over Discord and Twitch, suspicious packages being sent to my family. By the way, I don't care. By the way, that again, as a content creator myself, again, maybe a small fish in a very large pond, but a content creator nonetheless, do not fucking do this. Do not fucking do this. I don't care how much you hate a content creator online. I don't care how much you hate them. Keep your shit online. Right? Keep your shit online. Don't fucking do this. Don't fucking SWAT. Don't fucking send suspicious packages. There's no reason to be a fucking terrorist just because you hate someone who's online. Alright? This is bullshit. Don't do it. But I've always kept quiet about it because speaking about it publicly, defending myself, any reaction to it would have just encouraged more. I mean, that is true. That is the harsh nature of it. Is that if you're getting harassed online, in that online harassment transitions to the real world, you have to shut up about it, because even to defend yourself is going to feed the trolls, and it's going to just increase the hatred for you. It sucks. It is a vicious cycle, and it's absolutely shit. I've always kept quiet about it because speaking about it, any reaction to it just hurts more, and be presented as my own fault as well. But if that's the trade-off to do something like that, like share the things that I make that I'm proud of on the internet, seeing as I'm writing this, it's probably an indicator that I'm just not cut out for it. And the best thing for everyone would be to stop and pursue something else. Despite being very grateful for what this job has done for me and my family, I'm simply not strong enough to keep doing this. If it means having to just accept this kind and amount of distress, perhaps that makes me weak, but I've really never thought otherwise. By the way, JoCat, I know more than likely, small fish, he's not going to hear me, but hypothetically, if he or anyone related to him does, you're not weak. You're not weak. In fact, doing what you're doing, which is realizing you are in a death spiral and then pulling the ripcord and getting out of there, is one of the strongest things you can do. It is the same thing as people who go no contact with abusive family members. While others may view you as weak for doing that, that is one of the strongest moves you can make. One of the strongest moves you can make is to just pull the ripcord and say, fuck it, I'm done, and I'm leaving. Though, it makes me sad because it means that I get no more content from JoCat, and because of that, and because of this post, I will know forever that every single day that goes by where I don't get another video from JoCat, where I don't get another fantastic video about, for example, I was really hoping for a crap guide to Baldur's Gate. A crap guide to Baldur's Gate series would have been fucking amazing, and the fact that I'm not getting it means that because of this post, I know it's not JoCat's fault. I know it's not him being lazy or whatever. It's all of these fucking abusive ass motherfuckers. I just want people to realize how much hatred is in my soul for people who are not allowing me to get a crap guide to Baldur's Gate. Fuck all of you. You could have just kept your fucking mouth shut. You could have just logged off Twitter. You could have just not sent his family suspicious packages. You could have done a lot of things, but you chose what you chose, and fuck all of you for it. I never meant to make anyone upset. I only ever wanted to make things that I was passionate about for fun. Never intended for this one video, this one 35-second video I will keep repeating, to really be all that much deeper than just a thing I wanted to do on a whim because I thought could be fun. Never planned to have YouTube be my job, but people happened to like what I made, so I thought it could be a good idea to make more of it and use it to pursue projects I've always wanted to make, as well as be the change in YouTube I wanted to see. I was inspired by the channels I watched growing up and the wonderful friends that had inspired me to be who I am and make what I want. I still want to make things, but perhaps I should just keep them to myself for the time being. For anyone that cares, I'll still be continuing Heart of whatever and the Joe Mega charity, but once those are finished, I will be taking an indefinite break from posting anything online. It's a decision I've considered ever since the first hate wave from about a year ago, but wanted to sit on it and see if the feeling would persist. I now know this is the best choice for me. If you're looking for, if you took the time to read all this, thank you. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble. Thank you for watching my videos, JoCat. Okay. Now that we've gone through all of that, I just, for the love of everything that is good in this world, why did you guys decide to go down this path? Why did you guys decide to just say, fuck JoCat specifically? Why? Why did you say, fuck him? Right? Why did you say, fuck him? Right? Out of all of the creators online, you decided to say, fuck him. Why? Why? Because he made a fucking little animation video about how much he likes girls? Are you shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? You are railing this guy and forcing him off the internet. You are canceling this guy for the high crime of liking half of the species. Do I need to remind you guys that half of the species is male and half of the species is female? And that, do I have to remind people, for example, I'm a part of the LGBT community myself, so it is very easy for me to say this, but heterosexuality is by far the most popular in terms of population size sexuality that exists in the human species. And when you look at the biological reasoning for why that may be, it makes so much sense. All JoCat was doing was making a little video about how he likes girls. And you guys are railing him for it. And by the way, I don't want to hear any of you fucking feminists using this and being like, well, it's because of the male gaze or this or that. I'm a feminist myself, and this is taking it way too fucking far. All right? This is friendly fucking fire, because JoCat is a fucking, either he's a liberal or leftist. I don't know where he is, but I know that he's on the left-wing spectrum, and I know he's a feminist. Clearly this dude likes women. Clearly this dude is in favor of women's rights and all that stuff, and women's liberation and all of that. Like, the moment you start doing friendly fires, the moment you fucking lose me. Right? Because you have to treat the culture war like a real war. And friendly fire gets us nowhere. Alright? Stop doing friendly fire. Stop with this bullshit. And this is why I know that, like, people who are railing against him are not, like, even if they claim that they're left wing or liberal or whatever the case may be, and they're feminist or this or that, I know that they're not. What they are is they claim that they're one thing when they're actually the opposite. They're wearing a mask, right? And that mask that they're wearing is that of liberalism, of leftism, of left-wingism, right? And feminism and stuff like that. When in reality, they're conservatives. When in reality, they are the most hateful, bigoted, backwards-ass motherfuckers on the planet. Stop with this bullshit. Cease your bullshit. This is wrong. Every single one of you motherfuckers who attacked JoCat for this simple 35-second video need to personally apologize to him. Because this is an injustice and it's wrong. There is nothing wrong with his video. Absolutely nothing wrong. Right? Nothing at all is wrong with his video. It is just a cute little video about him singing about him liking girls. I know that is a high crime in today's society. It is a high crime worthy of the guillotine to be a man that likes women. Liberals, leftists out there, if you are out there and you agree with JoCat being canceled for this video, I want you to realize it is completely your fucking fault why people go down the fucking rabbit hole and become right-wingers. Right? It is why you liberals and leftists who look at JoCat and agree with his cancellation are the reason why people look at leftism and say, fuck that, I'm going to vote for Trump. Fuck that, I'm going to vote for Mitt Romney. Fuck that, I'm going to vote for, the Florida governor. Right? I'm going to vote for Mitch McConnell because I'd rather do that than vote for what these liberals and leftists want, because they're a bunch of fucking flaming fucking assholes who, even if you agree with them, they will still say that's not enough and completely destroy you for any tiny bit of slight against them. Even if it's a made up completely fictional slight. Because that's exactly what this is. What this is when it comes to this I Like Girls video is a complete, made up, misbelieved, and misattributed crime that's being accused by JoCat. Because think about it, we have actual predators out there. For example, the actor who played Kang the Conqueror just today was found guilty for abusing his girlfriend or wife or his female partner. He was found guilty in a court of law by not by a judge, but by a jury. He was found guilty by a jury. That, yes, in fact, all the evidence points to him being a complete psychopathic, abuser of women. And I guarantee that just Jonathan Majors is his name. Jonathan Majors. I guarantee right now I can go on Twitter and I guarantee I can find some of you same motherfuckers who just canceled JoCat saying that Jonathan Majors shouldn't lose his Kang the Conqueror role even though he was found guilty. Right? Same thing with you motherfuckers who defended the guy who played the Flash, in the Flash movie, right? You were defending him all the way up to the movie's premiere and defending him to this day, saying no, he should keep the Flash role, even though he did what he did and has admitted to doing what he did. Ezra Miller, by the way. Ezra Miller, for those who want to look it up, you can look up Ezra Miller's crimes. I'm not going to get into it here because the video is not about him, it's about JoCat. So, I'm just at a complete loss for words for you guys. This is complete bullshit. You need to sort yourselves out. You need to sort yourselves out, and you need to do something. Go outside and fucking touch some motherfucking grass and grow the fuck up. There is nothing wrong with the 35-second video about him liking girls. Grow the fuck up, go outside, touch some fucking grass, get over it, and again, the very fact that I'm not going to get another fantastic series, another crap guide, that's on you guys. And by the way, I just knocked my my microphone, and guess what? If it made a loud noise or whatever, again, I'm so fucking pissed off, I don't give a shit at this point. I don't care how unprofessional this video is. Let this video be the most unprofessional video I ever make, or ever the most unprofessional video on YouTube, because at this point, I could not care less. Because why should I give a shit about the opinions of the people who believe that JoCat should be canceled for a fucking cute, funny little video that is 35 seconds long? I just don't know what to do with you guys anymore. We are losing JoCat. In a similar manner to how we lost the Nostalgia Chick and other great YouTubers over the years, all because of the fucking cancel mob is way too fucking, hype happy in cancellation. And again, it's further evidence for why the fact that I will never make a Twitter account. You will never see Otaku Shinsaku on Twitter because I do not go on dumpster fire websites that encourage this type of shit. I do not go on websites, I do not go on social media that encourages this type of bullshit. Right? So no. Next time you're sitting there wondering in the future, why isn't Otaku Shinsaku on Twitter? I like him, I don't use Threads, but, and I use Twitter. I'd rather Otaku Shinsaku be on Twitter, because then that way I can get updates through the website that I prefer. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is why. Because of the fact that I don't want to have to do what JoCat does and leave YouTube or whatever and stop my passions, all because of a bunch of fucking dickbags and assholes have a problem with a video that I made 5 years ago. So no. This is bullshit. Everyone who is canceling JoCat over this 35-second video needs to personally contact JoCat and personally own the fuck up and personally apologize, and do it right now. Grow the fuck up, touch some fucking grass, and stop your bullshit.